Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Bruce Bowe here, Bruce Bowe Homes, brucebowe.com. Hey, we got the 5 top reasons why you might want to live in Forsyth County, Georgia. So stay tuned, and we're going to tell you all about why this county has some big advantages that really make it superior to some other places that you might want to live in. So number 1, right, is location. Where's Forsyth County? Well, it's about halfway between the big city of Atlanta and the big mountains in North Georgia. So that is so cool. You got 35 minutes. You could either be at the airport for your next vacation. You could be in downtown Atlanta catching a show. There's just so much to do. But again, 35 minutes north, you could be in the mountains, hiking, kayaking, fishing, visiting the old gold mines in Dahlonega, you name it. Lots of cool stuff to do in this location, easy access to stuff. Great. Also, the location is great access to high-paying jobs in the surrounding cities and more urban areas. This suburban center of Forsyth County, it gives some huge advantages. Cost of living. Number 2, hey, why cost of living? How is it cheaper? I hear Forsyth is getting expensive. You're right. Prices are going up, and that's because demand is up. But just because the house prices are higher, kind of like you hear that interest rate versus mortgage cost dilemma, same thing applies here. Property taxes are generally lower at Forsyth County. Now, we're going to find typically that your annual property taxes are less than 1% of the value of your home. That's pretty good. Typically, surrounding counties like Gwinnett or Fulton County, taxes are typically over 1% of the value of your home. So you're saving a little bit. And why is that a big deal? It's a big deal because you pay it every year, after year, after year. And in my experience, taxes only go up, right? So that's a huge plus. Number 3, things to do. There is so much to do in Forsyth County. Being surrounded by all those small cities and large cities that we mentioned means there is the Avalon, there's concerts everywhere, outside venues, indoor venues. There's the Chattahoochee River coming right down the middle, so you can go outdoor and go kayaking right inside the county. Easy access to things like the Big Creek Greenway runs almost the length of the county. Well-maintained, great place for recreation, huge parks, lots of stuff to do in Forsyth County, and certainly easy access outside the county to more stuff to do. Number 4, schools. Now, you may not be in school, you may not even have kids in school, but Forsyth County schools have been so successful in educating their children, and bringing the kids up, getting the grades up, and offering just a huge, very wide variety of programs, specialty programs for kids so that they can actually get jobs right out of high school and may not need to waste a lot of money on a college education that they may or may not use. So lots of programs, lots of cool things going on at Forsyth County schools, and the awards just keep racking up. So those school systems have been so highly rated that many of our clients come to us looking to buy in Forsyth County based strictly on the school districts. They really don't care much about the other factors, just school districts. And that's a great thing. And one of the things on schools I want to mention is that the county is producing those great schools and those great students with while maintaining low taxes and while allowing people like seniors 65 plus to not have to pay the school taxes. So if you're 65 plus, you might be eligible to have a huge reduction in your property taxes. It's currently, last time I checked, around 55% deduction if you're not paying the school taxes. So that's huge. If you had a $3,000 tax bill on your home and you could lower it down to $1,200 a year, that would be fantastic. And that's one of the things the county offers to seniors, and while still being able to provide the schools that are bringing people up here. Because it's a wealthy county relative to the rest of the state, there's a lot of people homeschooling, there's a lot of people send their kids to private schools, so the drain on the economy is relatively low compared to the property tax revenue that's coming from what are generally larger homes. The county is doing really well, and so that balances out. So next thing, number 5, we're going to talk about infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, I mean the whole way that the city all works. City of Cumming, the whole county of Forsyth, the county overlays certain cities like Alpharetta, but the county just happens to be a large size that falls within the Goldilocks level, right? It's not too big, not too small. It's very small cities, small counties. It's very tough for them to get big projects accomplished. They really get pushed around a little bit in things. And if you're too big, it's hard for them to address the needs of the people that live there. Forsyth County just happens to be right now, right about the size where they can be efficient. Their employees are working hard and getting stuff done. You know, not a lot of slouches. They're really very efficient size, and they're getting stuff done, not just in the schools, but in the parks, in the roadways, the new construction, the widening of many of the new roads ahead of the high traffic. Not wait until it's so bad that you can't get through. There's projects maybe you're not aware of, but there's a bunch in the works that are coming up, adding 2 lanes both directions on Highway 400, turning Post Road into 2 divided lanes going both ways. Lots of great projects. You can see some of our other videos to let you know what's going on in the county and how that might affect your home values or where you might want to live. But anyway, the scale of the county is such that it's very efficient, works really well, and they've got great infrastructure. Things like Lake Lanier, lots of parks, lots of boat ramps, designed by engineers, not by politicians. It works really well. Great lake, lots of opportunities, whether you want to fish, you want to go with a 120-foot houseboat on the lake, you could do all of it on Lake Lanier. So huge pluses. If you're interested in living in Forsyth County, whether it's on the lake, whether you want to be in South Forsyth in a more urban area, you want to be in West or North Forsyth and get a few acres of land and have a family ranch, hey, we could do all of that. We could help you find the place that's right for you and your family and make the economics work right for you. So reach out to Bruce Bowe at brucebowe.com. You could always call me, 678-761-5803. Shoot me a text, or please leave some comments. Let us know what you think of this video and some of the things we talked about here. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much.